So I'm Taylor Rose, and I just kind of wanted to discuss like this idea of like heaven and hell. Like, is it real? Is it not real? Like, what are my thoughts on it? Well, it's really crazy because when we're walking through life, right, it's really all our perception on it. Like, that's what I feel like. I feel like whatever your state of mind is, like if you feel like you're walking through hell and you don't see the beauty and the chaos, then yeah, it's probably hell for you. Like, if you're always trying to, or if you're always thinking about, oh, the world's gonna end, all this destruction, you know what I mean? Like, and you just see all this negativity, and that's all you see, that's all you're focused on. Well, back to my other videos, like the universe, right? It's whatever we focus on, we create our own reality. The universe doesn't know yes or no. So if you're focused on the end and you're not walking in faith, you know, and you're not walking as if like, I'm gonna be all right, you know, I do have faith, you know, and you don't personally develop, you don't try to look yourself in the mirror, you know, and see your own reflection, you know, and speak to yourself internally, like honestly, then yeah, it's probably gonna be an end for you. You're gonna see an end because you're gonna manifest that end. Now, so people think that we're already like walking on hell, like, or, you know, walking through hell on earth. It's hell on earth right now. But I don't know, like, I mean, I do know for myself, it's just this inner knowing from me and myself, you know, and this is for what's gonna plan out for me, right? Well, I feel like I'm already walking in heaven. Like, I do feel like I'm already walking in heaven. Like, granted, like, it needs to be cleaned up a little bit, you know, but it's just really all your like outlook, your perception on life and everything, because for me, it's not an end. For me, it's only the beginning. And yeah, it's going to take a lot of work to clean up and stuff, you know, but it's really your mentality, the way that you think. Because like the apocalypse, right? If you go back to the Bible, I mean, I'm not religious, like I said, I'm spiritual, okay? I am spiritual, but there is only one truth. There's only really one truth in the world, you know? And if you take something from like each thing, you know, and that inner knowing, you know, the more you like work on yourself, you know, and if you're honest with yourself, you're going to be able to know like that inner knowing for yourself. And you're gonna be like, yeah, there's something with that. Like, I really do think that's right and that's real. And that's not just a bunch of bullshit that people are trying to feed you, you know, to control you. You know what I mean? It's whatever feels good, whatever feels right, whatever feels like fair and just, you know? So like the apocalypse, it's really all a state of frame of mind, you know, that you're going to put yourself in. So if there's a possible chance that you could like save the ending for you, or the beginning, or save that beginning back for you, you know what I mean? Like reserved, that's for me. My best suggestion really honestly would be work on your own personal and spiritual growth, because Jesus and Christ, that only means to get on the right path. You know, on the Hebrew cryptic code of the Bible, which is before these other translations, you know, like King James Version or the International or whatever, before it really started getting like translated over, you know, it was the Hebrew cryptic code, and there was only 22 alphabets and one word for each alphabet. And so like, it was crazy that when I was reading it, because it even talks about the tarot's introspection. Okay, it's to help you personally develop, you know, like reading the energies. It's not witchcraft. It's not supposed to be witchcraft. Okay, it's not supposed to be dark in any kind of fashion. Okay, it's supposed to be positive. And so I feel like we don't have any psychics nowadays. Not I mean, we do, but not a lot. There's like far few in between that are actually becoming divine, because you have to become divine in order to even really help people in the right manner and use this in the right manner and have the spiritual gift of introspection and tarot, you know, to help people, you know. But we have a lot of psychics and scams, you know, just trying to make money, you know. And what's crazy about that is like the power of thought, the power of manifestation. Like, you can just say one thought to somebody and do their tarot, and it could be like a negative thing, and you're trying to tell them that a bad thing's gonna happen. Now they're thinking about it, you know, and then they're gonna manifest that thing to happen, you know. And it's just it might not go exactly the way that, you know, they say, you know, but just our thoughts create our reality. So I'd be really careful on if you're trying to get some tarot reading from somebody that you really don't know and you don't trust, you know. That's not giving you sound advice. But no, so I'm going to go back to the Hebrew cryptic code of the Bible. So the tarot's in there. It talks about the chakras as well. Crazy, right? But Jesus, you have to go through Jesus to get to God. You have to go through Christ to get to God. Well, we are all our own God in a way. You know, I'm not claiming to be God, okay? I'm not no one's God, okay? But we are all our own God in a way. We create and form our own reality. There's a universe, there's a divine. I'm spiritual. I'm not religious, okay? And so, like, one second. So it's just crazy how I read the Hebrew cryptic code of the Bible, and it, like, even the names, like, meant something else. Like, Abraham was just, like, mighty power, or maybe it was faith or something like that. Even the numbers had a reason, like 144,000 that were going to make it into heaven, right? Like, each like 100 meant something, 4 meant something, you know, like 4 meant to cross the threshold, right? To cross the threshold, like, you know, like to just get on the right path for yourself, you know. And so all this religion and all this kind of stuff saying like, oh, you're gonna be damned, you're gonna be damned. No, you are already here, able to control the outcome of what's going to happen in your life and the rest of your family by your actions, okay? Because you can curse your whole family by the bad things that you do, or you're going to influence your whole family by the bad things that you choosing to do, or just refusing to see the truth for yourself, you know. Like, now, and people do this because they refuse to go back to the things that have hurt them, you know. So they refuse, and that's what happens, you know. And so they just project and they just refuse to look at themselves and then honest and clearly, and so that it doesn't benefit anybody else. So heaven or hell, like, I feel like you're either in heaven right now or you're in hell right now. It just depends on the state of mind that you have, your outlook on it, because there's either going to be a beginning, and I feel like for me there's a beginning, but everyone else is worried about, oh, there's gonna be an end, there's gonna be end. I really hope and pray that, you know, they're able to wake up to like what's really going on, because religion's only separated people to control people. Also with the whole like mark of the beast and stuff, like Jesus isn't gonna come from the sky, you know what I mean? Like, Jesus means to get on the right path, and that means for yourself, your own walk, your own development. So if you do get on your own walk and you wake up, I promise you're gonna be perfectly fine. I mean, it's just the way that you look at things, you know, for real. So this is Taylor Rose, and I'll probably talk about some of this like on a different time. I have to go to work, so I wish I could have got more in depth, but I gotta go.